there shouldn't be many negatives when you've won 8 games in a row in the NFL, especially when you only won 8 games combined over the last 2 seasons, right? But there are some things that are starting to creep up with this Patriots team that genuinely worry me. It started right at the beginning of the game. 8 of 11 games this year, the Patriots have given up points on the first drive. When you give up a first drive touchdown to Justin Fields, that's concerning. That is really concerning. Like the Jets could not score 28 points if their entire team's lives depended on it. It's pretty much the worst NFL offense I've ever seen. And the least productive starting quarterback of anyone of the last 20 years? And they went right down the field on you. In fact, obviously the numbers of this Patriots defense is good. They've only given up 206 points this year. 82 of them have come on the opponent's first 2 drives. We do it every week. It's every week someone's going down the field on you. If Justin Fields can do it against you, anyone can do it against you. Like if that offense can do it, then anybody can do it. And that's concerning. It's also concerning how they play in the red zone. This is not hyperbole. This is statistic. The Patriots have the worst red zone defense in football. They give up 72% touchdowns. And the trend is even worse. The last 3 games, it's 75%. And at home, where you're probably going to be playing a playoff game, the split is even worse. 86% of the time when an opponent goes to the red zone at Gillette Stadium, they're scoring a touchdown. It's not the worst doom and gloom thing, but it's not a good thing to be in last place for. The worst playoff team last year by red zone defense was 27th, not 32nd, but 27th, and 12% better than where the Patriots are at right now. But in 2022, the 30th ranked red zone defense did win the Super Bowl. That was the Chiefs. So you got to have a Patrick Mahomes type. Who knows? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. But the Jets exploited them on that first drive. And it was mind-numbing because the only weapons out there are Breece Hall and Justin Fields with his legs. Justin Fields shouldn't be able to beat you with his arm, although he had one of his best passing games of the year. But I see that first touchdown, Harold Landry, man, probably hurt. Boy, does he look slow. They cannot set the edge. Fields abused him on those zone reads. That was bad. There's just something about this Patriots defense I don't love, and it's rubbing me the wrong way. Even though they continue to win games, and after that they batten down the hatches, right? Like they gave up 14 points in a game. I can't just sit here and say the defense sucked. I mean, 14 against the Jets feels like 28 against everybody else. But hey, when I look at this defense, I look at the stats. They're top 10 in literally every run defense stat. They're the best run defending team in the NFL, and they're top 10 in all of those metrics for the run defense. On the flip side, they're outside the top 10 in every passing defense stat, every single one of them. And a lot of that is going against a lot of mediocre and downright bad quarterbacks. You know, we're talking some Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers, but a lot of Justin Fields, Spencer Rattler, Dylan Gabriel, Cam Ward. And you can't beef up your stats against those guys. That is a bit concerning. Now they win these games, which is the end-all be-all. And I can't be too mad that they've won 8 in a row, right? That's important. And there's probably some leeway in terms of the context of this, that your offense, the Patriots offense, is good enough, and the other team's offense is trailing a lot of the game, and they got to pass. So, of course, you're going to give up something, right? But it does seem concerning come playoff time, I think, more than anything. You know, you probably have a home game as the number 1 or number 2 seed, and the quarterbacks that are lingering around the area of could be facing the number 1 or number 2 seeds on the road in the divisional round are guys like Lamar Jackson, potentially Aaron Rodgers, and yes, Patrick Mahomes is sitting in there. which means either one of Justin Herbert's or Bo Nix is going to be sitting in there as well if you're the number 2 seed. So, yeah, I've got a lot of concern if Patrick Mahomes is coming into your building in the divisional round. I have a lot of concern with this defense going up against a quarterback of that ilk. How couldn't you, right? But even a Herbert or a Bo Nix or Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers, like that has to be a cause for concern here. If one of those quarterbacks comes into your building, it's not going to be Dylan Gabriel. It's not going to be Cam Ward. It sure as heck is not going to be Justin Fields. So maybe I'm nitpicking too much, but that does concern me. Does it concern you? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We come at you live every weekday, noon Eastern time, and then we're available wherever you get your podcasts as well, right here in the Rogue Media Network. It is your lunchtime alternative to Boston Sports Talk Radio, The Wicked Boston Show with Cam Stewart.